The Shepherd Boy and the Giant. By Bina. In the rolling green hills of Bethlehem lived a young shepherd boy named David. He loved his work, watching over the flocks with a gentle heart. He would sing songs to the sheep and play his harp under the warm sun. One day, David's father, Jesse, asked him to take food to his older brothers, who were soldiers in the army of Israel. The army was facing a mighty enemy called the Philistines. When David arrived at the camp, he heard a terrifying voice. It belonged to a giant named Goliath who stood taller than a tent. Goliath roared a challenge to the Israelite army every morning and evening. Why is no one brave enough to fight him? David wondered. He was told Goliath had been scaring the army for 40 days. David knew that with God's help, anything was possible. David went to King Saul and said, "I will fight this giant." The king was surprised. "You are just a boy," King Saul said. "Goliath has been a warrior since he was young." David answered, "I once saved my sheep from a lion and a bear. The same God who protected me then will protect me now." King Saul gave David his own royal armor, but it was too big and heavy. David took off the heavy metal and smiled. He gathered 5 smooth stones from a flowing brook and put them in his shepherd's bag. He had put his sling ready in his hand. This was all he needed. Goliath saw the small boy coming and laughed loudly. "Am I a dog that you come at me with a stick?" David did not run. He shouted back, "You come to me with a sword and a spear, but I come to you in the name of the Lord Almighty." David quickly put 1 stone into his sling, swung it around his head, and let it fly. The stone flew through the air, hitting Goliath right on his forehead. The great giant crashed to the ground with a mighty thud. The Philistines ran away in fear. David had saved his people, not with armor or a sword, but with courage and trust. He would be remembered as a true hero. Moral of the story: be courageous and trust in the Lord. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment.